My involvement has been mostly through Tuesday morning Bible study, just coming together with a group of people who support and work with the ministry. I've also gone through the Freedom Appointment training, and unfortunately haven't done a whole lot of those, but trained to do that. And now with Warrior Set Free, we're discussing, or planning to start Set Free Ministries based specifically targeted towards military people. I describe the vision of Set Free Ministries basically reaching the brokenhearted and everyone who needs help. And the more I know about Freedom Appointments and the more I talk to people about it, I think everybody should go through a Freedom Appointment. Just we all have pain, we all have something that we need to resolve and something we need to bring to the Lord for His help. And a lot of times we might pray about things, we might discuss things with other people, but we never get to the heart of dealing with it the way a Freedom Appointment at Set Free deals specifically with those issues. The Lord uses Set Free to demonstrate the true gospel. I tell people that a lot of Christians, myself included, before I got connected with Set Free, look at the Bible as more of a book, and I think Set Free uses it more as a tool. And we take the promises and the reality of what the Lord can do in people's lives and actually do it. A lot of people read about it but never actually do it. And Set Free has taken that step, taken the promises of what the Lord promises and actually, puts it into use in people's lives. Discipleship to me is the Tuesday morning group that I'm a part of. There's really not a format to how we run the Bible study, but that since I'm connected most through that way, I get fed through that group, and I go to Dean with things I have problems with, and he disciples me. The military is facing some serious issues with PTSD, traumatic brain injury. We've been at war for 12 and a half plus years now. The suicide rate for veterans of all ages is 22 veterans per day are taking their life. The average age is 51, and about one of those every day is an Iraq or an Afghanistan veteran. As an Army reservist currently, I've been through probably hundreds of hours of suicide prevention training. And the Army is doing the best they can with the resources they're using and telling us don't commit suicide, talk to your buddy, ask for help. But that's the limit of what the Army is doing. So with the power of what the Lord's doing through Set Free Ministries, if we bring that to veterans and we give them an opportunity to deal with the pain of what they've experienced and talk through the experiences that are giving them PTSD, or have an outreach for them to get help, I'm excited to see the power and the results we'll see from that. We've also talked about this. The problem's so big that Warrior Set Free is going to get very big very fast, and we want to be able to help people duplicate this throughout the country. Because Grand Rapids as a whole doesn't really have a huge veteran population, but you go into other states with active duty posts or VA hospitals, Florida, where there's a bunch of retirees. Every person in every VA hospital would benefit from either a Freedom Appointment or having a buddy system, another veteran they can talk to. It's wide open. So I think the Lord's going to do magnificent stuff. People can get involved in supporting both Set Free and Warrior Set Free several ways. First, of course, is through prayer. We're doing some very, very deep, very painful ministry with some of these guys, asking them to relive some of the trauma they've been through. praying in general for veterans that they know or that they know will be coming into the program is very important. Secondly, financial support. We want to be able to bring on full staff. We want to be able to have all the resources that we need. We want to be able to not have to say no to any veteran based on not having the resources available. So financial support is always huge. Also, we're looking at training other veterans to be a support network for veterans who are coming through the program. Discipleship, just being available or building the relationship. In the Army, we have a term that your battle buddy or your ranger buddy is always there for you. And a lot of guys on active duty live off that, and then they leave active duty or they come off a deployment and they don't have it available to them. So we want to offer that to guys to have someone they can rely on. What I do right now is I'm in the reserves and I teach ROTC for my regular job, and now we're starting Warrior Set Free, and I see that as a calling in my life to help other veterans. I also have a master's in counseling, and I feel a need to help others who I know I can help. And military veterans and my fellow current soldiers have chosen to sacrifice a part of themselves, or even if they die in a combat situation, they've sacrificed all of who they are. So I feel a debt to my fellow soldiers and my fellow veterans to show them the power of what the Lord can do in their lives. And I think Warrior Set Free is going to be the best way to do that. I've gotten this kind of vision of a lot of people, a lot of Christians look at the Bible as like a catalog with tools in it. And I think Set Free takes the Bible and say, well, it's not a book with tools in it, it's actual tools. And I've thought of even like screwing screws into a board and handing someone a tool catalog and saying, here, get those screws out of that board, and then handing them a screwdriver and saying, this is what it is, this is what it's not.